Cusp, or welcome back to Deep Heights. Thank you for joining me. My name is Deborah. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. Let's get in. The energy's been heavy. I feel like it's been heavy, and I've tried to do some readings yesterday, and they just were difficult to come together, and the subject matter was very intense, and that's kind of normal for my channel, but it was a little bit more intense than, I don't know. Let's just, let's see what wants to come through today. And try to get through that and see what's going on for you. Wow. So we have the unicorn and the zebra. The scorpion on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are the unicorn. And the zebra is something external to you. You're trying to figure out what something is, what someone is, because these are both horses, but they're both very unique in their own ways. The unicorn being a fantastical, magical energy here, very lunar, a very motherly type of energy. And here, something different. You could feel different. Absolutely. There could be some danger here, you know, with the the cobra behind the scorpion. Yeah, there's a little bit of danger here with something. You're trying to figure out whether or not you want to approach this situation or this person. Let's look a little bit more into this. Whatever this is, there's silence here. The unicorn, for me, does not speak in words. The unicorn, this speaks through symbols, through dreams, through feelings, through intuition, through emotions, through much more, because we communicate and we feel so much more than just the sensory, you know, information, like the five senses, or even the sixth sense, the intuition. It's just the ways that we know, the way that you know. And I feel like you're trying to use your discernment and gather information about what this is, because, you know, just at face value, it's like, is it black or is it white? What is it? This is a fire here, this zebra. Communication wants to happen here between these two. It does want to open up. Looking at this scorpion and this cobra, this could be experiences from the past, being wary, not wanting to move in too quickly because you've had some experiences in the past. You know, that poison, the poison of life and experience, like what's waiting there in that grass, what's waiting in that tall grass. That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna go next. Let's go to the Thoth deck and see a little bit more about what the situation. I've been sick, so I'm sorry my voice is a little lower than normal. It kind of comes in and out. Okay, what is this person or situation with this zebra energy? What's going on here? What do we need to, what may we know so that you can understand, to help you? What is this situation about? The Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, upright, and we have the Three of Wands reversed here. If you are dealing with a situation or someone from the past, it definitely didn't come together in the way that you thought it would. It didn't produce anything of value, of substance, of goodness. Yes, the card is called Virtue. The Three of Wands, when it's upright, it's creating something of value energetically with passion. And that didn't really happen here. And I always see these this card when it's reversed as like little brooms, you know, to like sweep whatever it is out. But it's also, they're like paintbrushes, and it's, you are the artist. And if you tried to come together with another person or a situation, whatever it was, to create something, whatever was created, whatever you painted together, the artwork, it had kind of just become foul in a way. But we have the Ace of Cups with the Six of Wands, and either you feel newly invigorated to try again with this situation, because you want to have victory here with the Six of Wands, to have that recognition and this renewal. You know, it's hard to say when things don't work out for us the first time. Is it appropriate to try again? Do we try again? Think of Samuel Beckett. Have you ever tried, ever failed? Try harder, fail again, fail better. You know, to keep on going. And if it's a dream that you're working on, it's so personal, or a situation, a situationship, a relationship with someone, to go backwards again. Are you going backwards or forwards? And even just as you get into this, it becomes very complicated. We have the Eight of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, and the World reversed below that. Yeah, there was definitely an ending, but it's like you don't want it to be over. I'm feeling you don't want this to be over, whatever this is. You're waiting. Let's see. Who is this other person? Let's get some energy for them, because this is definitely the situation, and I feel like whatever it is, there's still a connection, there's still a cord there, there's still thoughts or desires on both ends. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands coming up in their energy. I feel like it's still there for them as well, but in the Seven of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus, a restriction on growth. And the Ten of Swords, of course, is exhaustion, absolute, complete depletion, mentally, energetically. But the Queen of Wands is there. She's here with this upright, and this speaks about desire to me, regardless of a failure in the past. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. I don't really like the way that this person is showing up here on the bottom of the deck. They have unresolved issues in their own self, in their own life, in their own ways of thinking, ways of feeling emotionally. This person feels they have a lot of blockages. The Hierophant energy is like very rigid, very stern, very cold in the movements, in the body. There isn't a lot of flow here, and the flow that's here with the Seven of Cups is toxic, it's poisonous. I mean, you can just look at this card. That doesn't look, it's not really picking it up, but it's just, and the name of the card is Debauch. That says a lot about it. It doesn't always have to be, but definitely here with this combination of energies is their words, their something about them, and I keep being drawn looking over here at the Scorpion and the Cobra energy. I don't like this energy. I don't like it at all. And with them showing up as the Zebra energy, I feel like they're flitting between one way of being and another way of being. And here with the fire and the mind, there is intelligence, there is passion there, could be passion there for you still, or for the situation. But it's, I want to say it's misguided, and when things don't work out, there's a reason, and what's the lesson? Is this person worth it? Is it worth it to you? Do you want to go back down this road again? with this person through digging through, like, it's not your responsibility to clean up the life of another person. You cannot do it. You cannot get into their body energetically and help them, or into their mind, or anything. Um, let's see. Let's see what's hidden here about this person, this person's energy, because I really do not like this energy over here with the Cobra and the Scorpion. It's too many cards. But the card on top of that stack was Hurt, that about home. You could have lived with this person, been with this person, or had desired to be with this person in this situation. So we have Winter, an apple that have come out, and the lamp on the bottom. A lot of passion here. The lamp is the remembrance, you know, thinking and feeling. You both could be kind of reminiscing about each other and not communicating. Because for the unicorn, that horn is coming out, you know, here. It's growth, and it's like, in a way, you've grown and they have not. They have not at all. Even with this lunar symbolism, if it would just be reflective or kind of womb-like, I do feel like you want to be with this person. Okay, so we have Winter, the sacredness of pausing. No, allowing things to die away with this Eight of Cups energy here. It's the Winter. Saturn and Pisces energy here. Of course, it's the dark before the dawn, the Piscean energy of the 12th house before it rises again into the first, with Mars, with spring. Before spring. And we have the apple. The poison. Was I talking about the poison? Yeah, it's right here. Cobras are venomous. Scorpions, they're venomous. Venom. You know, it's like, I feel like you already know. I definitely feel like you already know. And even if you've moved on, just say that you've moved on. And how do we, because people talk about it all the time. You know, I watch tarot videos, and I'm, you know, listening to what other people are saying, or even in my own life after heartbreaking situations. It's like, yeah, you've just got to move on, and you've got to forget about it and do some healing. Well, yeah, those are really great, easy words to say, but how do you do it? How do you do it when you go to bed at night, or you wake up and that's the first thing that's on your mind, or the last thing that's on your mind? You have these downtime, these moments where you're thinking, or where you miss someone, and you're like, well, what if? What if? Maybe both of you are like, well, what if? There's a saying, and, you know, we say, you know, if was a skiff, we'd all be up the river by now. What if? Yeah, well, what if? And it seems like, okay, yeah, it's okay to spend some time reminiscing or being nostalgic, but the first card that came out about the situation is the Three of Wands reversed. It did not work out, and the virtue is reversed here. This is, I want to say impure, but inauthentic. You know what? It's poison. A lot of poison here. This apple, this whatever was tried, you know, it didn't work out. You are nostalgic about it, and you do miss this person, and it does appear that this person misses you as well. But I mean, it's ultimately up to you. Hearing that song, Everybody Plays the Fool. Let's get some advice for you from Spirit. Some advice to you about the situation. You know, sometimes we come together with people and it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. And we wish that it would have. We wish that it could. the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Really, really needing to focus on your own stability. Like I'm saying, like, yeah, it's easy to say that. What does that mean? Well, it means being practical, finding things to do, creating things to do that are healthy for you, reading, learning something new, cooking, cooking, a new recipe, baking, picking up a new hobby, sewing, painting, drawing, coloring, buying a coloring book and just coloring, doing something, going for a walk in nature, just sitting and listening to some new music, finding some new program to watch if that's what you want to do. Feeling, just being, and the Six of Pentacles is a practical, is knowing how to give and take, right? But we don't really, we've got to think and feel those situations before we get into a Six of Pentacles type of energy. You must have these experiences as lessons. King of Wands, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is a friend. Looking to your friends, I feel like you have someone, a friend, that you can talk to. Page of Cups below the Lovers. That you can communicate with about your feelings. As just kind of like a sounding board. These are my experiences and it's been really difficult, or, in those moments where hey, I know that it's not going to work out with this person, but I'm still struggling with this. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to someone. And also I'm seeing this King of Wands energy as you kind of needing to find the inner motivation to try something new, because when you're heartbroken, it's so easy to just want to stay in bed all day and think about it and go over it and over it and over it and over it again, and to where then you are doing the poison to your own self. Then it's your own self going over this and over this. It seems pretty straightforward. So we have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Sorry, my eye itches. I love the Six of Swords because it's like when you feel broken and you're trying to move forward, it's kind. You find help on the road. The mind is kind. It helps you. Spirit helps you. And it's being carried across a really difficult time. The Queen of Cups energy is very loving, trying to remain very loving with your family, with your friends, and especially towards yourself. Taking baths, I feel like, herbal baths and eating well, treating yourself well. I know, I don't think you can do this now, but I like essential oils a lot, and I would go or like buy a new essential oil and I would smell them all. And fragrance, the olfactory system, I smell lemon. I love lemon. I keep lemon with me always in my purse because it's such a happy scent to kind of reinvigorate you and help to get you out of this mood, I feel like your mind is so focused on this other person. Stand still. It's coming out here. And waiting. Gate 12, the Hanged Man. Releasing awareness in the proper spirit. Yeah. So it's like releasing your awareness of the situation, of your heartbreak, of your sadness or your sorrow, because I really feel like whoever I'm connecting with, whoever I'm talking to, that this is over. And I feel like you're kind of caught in these senses of, nostalgia and kind of missing someone, and are they missing you too? Because when you have that cord, maybe you need to break these energetic connections and find a way to do that. And this is here releasing awareness in the proper spirit, and honoring your feelings about it, and honoring the time that you had together, honoring the lessons, honoring yourself and honoring them as well. I'm looking here at this line 6 of the metamorphosis and line 2 of purification. You're growing and you're changing, and this is kind of the energy that you are stepping into, that you are becoming this I want to say, think of like this very beautiful, very rare, very mystical being of purity. Think in the movie Legend, when the two unicorns are coming through, and something that isn't seen all the time. That's rare. That's real, but so rare it seems unreal. There's a loneliness, definitely a loneliness here, a sadness and a solitude. And this purification. And what does that mean? What does it mean to be pure? Untainted. This isn't pure. But it's the falling away of everything that's false that helps you to become pure, and needing to be able to see that. Okay, let's close the shamanic healing card. Creativity. Teaching on the bottom of the deck. This creativity, this kind of like Three of Cups energy. For your own self, talking about reaching out with your friends and your family, finding ways to allow that to flow. Because we had this Ace of Cups come out with the Six of Wands. This is working on yourself, and you kind of being recognized for who you are as an individual, a unique individual. Unique was the word I was looking for as well. Unique. And whatever it is that you bring into the world to help others, that it's overflowing and abundant. We have teaching here. Life teaching you lessons. Nothing comes to us by chance. We don't get involved with other people by chance. I don't believe in coincidence. And here with this teaching, this is card 14 of the art card, learning yourself, teaching yourself. The art card's about self-love, about that creation of your own energy, that bioenergy to help you. And then we have letting go behind that. Releasing awareness in the proper spirit, letting it go. That takes time. I've said before, where the pain was deep, it must be let go many times. Death below that. Why do we watch tarot videos? Most people are watching tarot videos because they've gone through some type of heartbreak and, wanting to learn more about themselves or the situation, or they coming back. And I don't know. Does the person think about you? Yes. Yes, they do. But when we've had time apart from someone, we tend to only want to romanticize the situation and think about all the good things. And for me, like what I have done when I know that a situation is over, I make sure that I write down and I remind myself of all of the horrible, absolutely nasty things, real things, the poison things, to remind me, hey, there's a reason why it ended. and there is a reason why it ended here. I hope that this has helped you kind of gain some clarity and a different perspective on the way that you feel. You can take comfort in knowing, yes, there is a connection here, but ultimately it's up to you, and the cards have spoken. I wish you luck.